and evening to bake a cake again. That's why I'm here, to bake a beautiful angel cake. You know, we have to appreciate the angels, the protecting angels who are always protecting us from above, including me. I have to make a cake for them, for the angels. So in order to respect the angels, I'm going to make an angel cake now, which was a request of one of the viewers. That's why I'm baking this angel cake now, because I want to adhere to the dear subscribers, and I like a challenge. I like to try a new cake, you know, because life is too short to only do the same things, to live the same life, to bake the same cakes. So today is going to be a different new cake, and I'm really excited for it. I hope you too. By the way, I figured out, like, I use the straw now every day, because actually with the straw I don't mess up my lipstick or my lip gloss, and I can also drink with the straw, and I'm also not messing up my teeth. You know why? Because when I drink like acidic drinks, then in general it's not so good to drink them from the glass. So if I drink them from the straw, the good thing from the straw is, like, I can, you know, put it behind my teeth, and then the teeth will not suffer so much. And you can do this with every drink you drink. If you drink it with a straw, you will not destroy your teeth so easily. Hello, Robbie. Hoe gaat het met jij? Yeah, so my tip of the day is drink acidic drinks with a straw. Like if it's Coca-Cola or Fanta or any drink with a lot of acid, or lemon juice with a lot of acid as well. Drink it with a straw. Your teeth will thank you later, because then goes directly into your mouth, and then you swallow it, and then it's already in your stomach, and then your teeth suffer less. I've also reduced my Coca-Cola intake, because Coca-Cola is actually really bad for the teeth. The phosphor is really bad for the teeth. Yeah, like the Coca-Cola can literally break down bones. Or if you put Coca-Cola and then you put like a piece of, let's say plastic, at some point the plastic will just dissolve, because the Coca-Cola phosphor is so strong. How are you guys doing? How are you liking this nice and fresh, colder weather right now? How are you guys liking it? Let me know, let me know, let me know. Because the thing is, yeah, I just looked it up. It's phosphoric acid from the Coca-Cola that is the very dangerous combination. It erases tooth enamel. Yeah, so you don't want to drink too much of that. But yeah, the other problem is Fanta and Sprite. They also have acid in it. Not as strong as Coca-Cola, but also enjoy it in moderation. Yeah, no, I have to say, like, the problem with the heat was that it was too hot. Then I turned on my fan, and I have a little table fan. But then it got so cold, and now I'm drinking tea every day because I don't want to get sick. You know, like I have this like either like I'm like super healthy and then I'm super fit and the sun is out. I'm like going outside a lot. I'm going to events. I try to do sports outside. I'm always bicycling outside. Well, not now, unfortunately, but because my bicycle is still somewhere else and I still have to pick it up. So tomorrow is the day. I have to pick it up because I really don't want to live without bicycle anymore. I got so Dutch now. Here in Amsterdam, everyone is bicycling. So I became so Dutch now. I also have to use the bicycle to go everywhere. Everything that's within Amsterdam, also Almere, also, I don't know, more like north, I will take the bicycle over everything. But now from all the fan, from all the winds, from all the air conditioning everywhere, like the air conditioning in the train yesterday was so cold. I was thinking, oh no, it's so cold, like I'm feeling I'm getting sick again, you know. I was shivering in the train. Plus the joke was, so I was training in Rotterdam yesterday for my arm wrestling training. That's always Thursday evenings. I was trying to catch my train back to Amsterdam. Then I look at the board because my phone was empty. My battery was empty. I looked at the board. First of all, actually I got lost on the way back because in Rotterdam I only go to arm wrestling. But then this time I was going back a different way because I was walking with my friend and say goodbye to my friend, and then after that I walked a different way. And then first of all I was lost. I was like, where am I don't recognize, where's the train station, I don't recognize Rotterdam. Then my battery of my phone was already on like 2-3%, and then I thought, okay, well, it's probably gonna last a little bit longer, but I'm not gonna touch it. So then I still had this phone with me for taking videos. Then, but there's no SIM card in it. So I turned on the Wi-Fi. I tried to find a public Wi-Fi. Then I saw, oh, there is a hotel like Holiday Inn. Maybe I can sneak in some Wi-Fi. Maybe I can get some Wi-Fi from them. So that worked. I got some Wi-Fi from them to find the way back to the train station. Then I got to the train station, and this phone also really like close to empty with battery. I had no charging cable, I had no portable charger with me. And then in the meantime, my other phone was completely empty. My phone with the SIM card, with the internet. That phone I actually wanted to use for taking part in a winning game. There's like the Statiegeld winning game going on from Tiki right now. And because I'm always trying to save money as much as possible, like every little cent, you know, I'm trying to save it. And so I wanted to take part in this Tiki Statiegeld winning game, but I couldn't because my phone was by the time was empty, completely empty. And then I thought, oh yeah, maybe let me download the Tiki app with this phone. Then I tried to download it with this phone, but this phone didn't have a Wi-Fi. There was no Wi-Fi at the Rotterdam train station. I was like, wait, why there's no Wi-Fi at the Rotterdam train station? Shouldn't there be Wi-Fi everywhere in the big cities, at the train stations? Like, let's say, maybe I'm a bit spoiled, because in Amsterdam, usually at the train station, you always have public Wi-Fi. And also at the airport in Amsterdam, you have public Wi-Fi. So I thought, there must be public Wi-Fi in Rotterdam too. Hello, Antonio. I'm doing great. Thank you so much. How are you doing? yeah, so I thought, oh, there must be public Wi-Fi, in the Rotterdam train station, but it was not there. It was not there. Yeah, and then eventually I had no battery anymore, and then I looked at the board, and then I saw all the trains were cancelled except for 2. So there were trains going to Enschede, to Hengelo, to, I don't know, Eindhoven. Cancel. Power outage. And then somewhere like a bus is driving instead of the train. And I was thinking, wait, where is even the bus stop if I need to go back to Amsterdam? How do I even find a bus stop? I don't know the bus stops there. I only know the train stations and platforms. And then I saw like one train driving to Amsterdam, and I was like, okay, I have to go now. I have to run to this train now. It said it comes at 22:41, and it was 22:15. Then I thought, okay, no, I still have time. I trust this train is coming. Even though all of the other trains are cancelled, I trust this will come. But I had to pay extra because it's like a fast train. But on the way to get to Rotterdam, I also took a fast train. And that fast train was going as slow as the slow trains, and I also had to pay extra. So I was thinking, should I pay extra now? Because usually I don't trust now. I mean, it's the first time I'm starting to trust the Dutch Spoorwegen, the Dutch public transport, less and less. Usually this only happens with me in Germany. The German train systems are very untrustworthy, but now I don't trust the Dutch ones either anymore. Where do you come from? I'm from Germany. And you? Nice story. Thanks for listening to my story, to my life story. So, yeah. So I start to trust them less. And I also don't like that they charge so much money extra for like a faster train. And if the train then has delays, I should get some money back. Yeah, I should ask them to get me some money back, because I really don't like that attitude. I really don't like that attitude. But yeah, that's why I'm like so picky with money. Because I'm like, yeah, because I'm trying to save everywhere money where I can. But then all my plans didn't work out. And then I did see an ice cream place, and I was really hungry after my arm wrestling session. And then I thought, okay, let me just go to that ice cream place. Let me have at least an ice cream. Doesn't matter if the train doesn't come, if I am stuck in Rotterdam, if my phone isn't charged, doesn't matter. At least I have an ice cream, and then everything else can go bad. I don't care. That's what I thought. I don't mind anymore. So I got my ice cream. I was super happy. The train came. I went inside the train, and I was like, I guess this train is going. This is the only train. I looked at the other gates, like the board was empty, no trains. The other board of the gate of the train was also empty. So no trains were riding. There were only 2 trains of 10 that were still riding, and I was in one of them. And I was thinking, well, I guess I'm lucky. But now, if I always have to think so much before I travel by train, damn, that's gonna be exhausting. An exhausting life. Especially because Rotterdam is my favorite arm wrestling club. But why is it so difficult nowadays to travel by train? Munich City. Ooh, I like it. Munich. I have family in Munich. I've also been to Munich a few times. Now I'm living in Amsterdam. I'm living in Amsterdam already for 6 years, so long time in Amsterdam. So no, not in Germany anymore. Ik kan ook een beetje Nederlands praten. Ik leer veel Nederlands en ik maak het wel. Yeah, I love the Netherlands. That's my new home. So yeah, I'm a Dutchie. Well, no, not by passport. I'm a German by passport. It's also nice to have German nationality and live in the Netherlands. I can only recommend it. Yeah, I know who you are. This name 89. I know exactly who you are. You always say the same thing. Always the same thing. It gets boring. It gets really boring. You lived in Amsterdam too? Nice. For how long did you live in Amsterdam? 4. And why did you move away? Why did you move away? Okay, and I'm going to make this beautiful angel cake. That's the main reason why I'm live today. And the craziest thing, guess how many eggs are in there? Let me prepare. This is already prepared. For a few months, Suriname Square. Oh, were you a chef? Were you cooking or baking there? Let me know. Sounds interesting. Sounds very interesting. Yeah. Why did you move away from such a beautiful place? I mean, yeah, I'm just curious if you want to share, of course, because I love Amsterdam. I'm very attached to it. But it's not always easy to live here as well, of course. Alexander is back in the house. Of course I know you. You always ask if I remember you. Always. Of course I always remember you. Because you have always the same profile picture and the same name, and you have been here in my live stream a lot. So yeah, I always remember you. Thank you for coming by. We built exhibition and houses. Oh, nice. Cool. So my question still remains. Why did you move back to Germany? You are my favorite Brazilian. Exactly. I'm sorry. Oh my god, I'm so sorry. Oh yeah, I wanted to check if I need to grease the form. For the cake. So. Okay, so I don't need to grease this form. Because this cake is supposed to get very fluffy, so it should be very fluffy like an angel. We're respecting the angels, the guardian angels today, so that's why I make an angel cake. And also because it was a request of one of my subscribers. You were training your forearms. You have 2 dumbbells with 8 kg dumbbell. Okay. Oh. Okay, so did you do cupping? Did you do rising, or did you do pronation for forearms? Which workout did you do? Because of my family and work. Right. Fair enough. Do you still do the same job, like at exhibitions? Building exhibitions and houses? Are you still doing the same? What you're saying? But I'm still favorite. Oh, nice that you're still are my favorite fan. I love it. I love it. But yeah, I haven't seen you in a long time, so it was about time that you tuned in again. It's really good to be reunited. Yeah, I've had a lot of live streams without you, unfortunately. By the way, who's watching soccer right now? I was disappointed in Germany. I was disappointed in the Netherlands. The only team that could save me was Australia now and Canada. Australia also let me down. So sad. Oh my god, they were so good though. So good. Like they are the underdogs. But they're like, wow, much better than Germany. I mean, also Germany economy. A lot of things are going down in Germany, you know. It's no surprise that the soccer team went also really down this year. And if I'm not mistaken, I saw that the goalkeeper Neuer also is going to retire now after that game, after the World Cup. And I also heard that the coach will also retire. So that's a bit crazy to me. But I understand, because Germany just didn't perform good at all this year. Like, what was happening? Oh my god. The last World Cup I watched 2014. That was something. That was something to celebrate. That was amazing. And that was the last one that I watched. But I'm not surprised why I didn't watch it. Why I didn't watch it the other year. I'm not surprised. Now I know the reason why I shouldn't watch soccer anymore. Because you just get a bit disappointed. Well, okay, I got a little bit disappointed, not too much, luckily, because I'm not too attached to the sports, but you kind of get attached to the teams and attached to the teams and the countries. That's the only thing. But yeah, I love also seeing Ronaldo, because I went to Madeira, and Madeira, honestly, such a beautiful country, and so amazing to see that a great soccer player is from this small island. I can feel my arms. Yesterday I did heavy. Look, my forearms are growing so much. Yesterday I did a heavy arm wrestling workout, and that's what I can feel today, in a good way. This Ahora network is in the house. How are you doing? Mainly personal protection for some rich persons. Oh, nice. It's always fun to protect people. I think that's a really tough job as well, but can be very enriching experience. Oh, nice. You are quite one woman. Yeah, I am. I'm a strong woman. Too strong for some to handle. But the good people, they can handle me. My friends can handle me. All of my friends can handle me. But there's always, of course, people who are intimidated by my muscles. But more the guys, they are intimidated. The guys that are maybe secretly jealous that I'm strong. And the women, they just don't care. My female friends, they just don't care. Yeah. It's a funny experience. Yeah, I can imagine. You want to share like the funniest story that you ever had? Oh no, you're going to sleep now. Ah, damn. That was a nice conversation we had. So yeah, but have a good night. Have a good night. Thank you for coming by. It's always nice to have people who talk a lot about their life and everything. Yeah, thank you so much, Antonia. And also have a good night. I will link my second channel here quickly on YouTube, so you can follow this one too, because I'm a psychologist and I also do psychology content on my other channel. So if you want to follow it, you should go check it out. I'm not tired. Let me just quickly put it here. Okay, it's called Inner Fire Space. You know, like the space rocket. Like SpaceX. Just with an inner fire. Your nail is peeling. Yes, I know it. People say you're Russian. That must be why Russians are generally quite tough. Yeah, I get this a little bit with the Russian looking. I like it though. I think Russians look really nice. Ukrainians as well. Yeah, they have a nice vibe. They have a nice, strong. Also, they're very strong, especially in arm wrestling. Ukrainians, one of the best. One of the best. What's my worldview? You ask me a more specific question, because that question is a bit. Thank you so much, Antonio. Thank you so much for the subscription. Because that question is a little bit too broad, John. You need to ask me a specific question about my worldview. What exactly you want to know? Yeah. Have a good night, Antonio. Have a good evening. Bye. Oh no, I'm not leaving. Alex, I'm still here, but oh, you need to go. Of course, I understand. Haha, darling, you are really beautiful, darling. I love you so much. Right. Yeah. Oh, I remember you with your funny name. You change your name the whole time. You keep changing your name. You have some funny names. Your hair is gold. My hair is gold. Ah, I appreciate it. The lightning situation definitely helps a lot. The lightning makes the difference. And maybe a little bit my own hair. What can I say? I am humbled. I'm humbled. Well, have you come to any conclusions studying the mind? Ooh. Yeah, very interesting question. I really like it. I've not come to any conclusions, but one thing I realized from my own experience is simplified. If you struggle with anything, I always think sports is the answer. Movement is the answer. Move your body, work out, lift weights, or go for a run. If you enjoy cardio, go running or go dancing. If you feel you love the feeling of heavy weights, burn your muscles, then go to the gym and lift weights. Or go to the gym. Don't only do it alone at home, because it can be such a nice experience socializing with other people at the gym. So go to the gym, lift those weights, move your body. I find this is the best cure for all mental problems. That's also why I have athletes as well. People who have problems with their mind, if they are going on stage, if they have to perform, if they have to do competitions. I like to help them a lot because I'm also an athlete myself and I've come really far with arm wrestling. And I also just realized sports is the solution to so many problems. Movement in general. So I think that's my view, simplified, like very simplified. Of course, there are also other diseases and other illnesses that you can not cure with just sports alone. But in general, I would say everything, not everything, but most things come down to movement. And that's my view on life. Like, move your body in a good way every day a little bit and do the sports that you enjoy for your mental health. Do it for your mental health and also physical health, but mostly do it for your mental health. Because you will be a better human afterwards, not only for yourself, but also for the people around you. So that's my simplified worldview. About the mind. If you struggle and you don't want to go to a psychologist first, or if you struggle and you think you can maybe solve it on your own, try sports, try working out, really. That's my first advice. Hello, Prankur, very nice to see you again. Hello, how are you doing? I agree. John says I agree. That's really cool that you agree, that you see it in the same way. And also, the mind is super interesting. It changes over time. It changes depending on your genes, your environment, and your I would say also food, what you eat, also activate some genes and maybe not activate other genes. For example, if you have a twin and you grow up in different environments, you eat maybe different food, you also become different people. Like, you do change depending on the environment and depending on what you eat. But on the other side, I mean, our bodies are also very adaptive and flexible. So we also get used to a lot of things, and still, like, we get older and older and older in this day and age, even though, there's more illnesses, there's more medications out there, but there's also good medications out there that help people to live longer, that maybe we didn't have a long time ago. I'm gonna have some creatine because I forgot my creatine for today. Creatine is also my favorite supplement. There's no advertisement, no sponsorship whatsoever, but it's just my favorite supplement. And when I couldn't eat it because I had taken antibiotics 2 weeks ago. When I couldn't take my creatine because of my liver, then I felt my energy levels, everything was so down, was so low. But now I'm back to normal and even stronger than ever before. Spiritual knowledge or views? Well, I love spirituality. Collagen for glowing skin. Ooh, yeah. You know what I also have? Before I go to sleep, I also take collagen and magnesium. So yeah, totally support this as well. Yeah, spiritual worldviews. Well, I have to ask you again. Can you be a bit more specific? Because otherwise I talk too much. I could speak about this a lot. Oh, I'm so sorry. Biceps check. My arms are so sore from arm wrestling training yesterday. Thank you, by the way, for all the likes. Please make sure everyone tap on the screen, tap on my eyes, you know, here. So when you tap, you're liking it at the same time. Thank you so much. Okay, maybe I can... Sophia? Who's Sophia? At least that's not my name. What spiritual worldview do you believe in? Okay, that's a very specific question. I like it. Well, so I was born Christian. I was baptized, but I never really connected to the religion so much. When I went to New Zealand, I got into... No, actually Australia. When I lived in Australia, I got in touch with meditation for the first time, with Metta, loving kindness meditation. I got a very nice book from an English woman who lived in Australia. She gave me this book about meditation. I still have it. With me here in Amsterdam, and I read the whole book in one night because I thought it was so interesting about like how meditation works, how mindfulness works, how you can let your thoughts come and go. And I was like, this is the solution to all of the problems. I was so fascinated, you know, and still am fascinated, very fascinated about meditation. And then because of that, I got also into... Well, I was actually turning into veganism. That was completely different. That was not connected to meditation, but that was just out of my own interest because I wanted to stop animal suffering and be a good example to not eat animals, so no animals are suffering, not eat animal products, and so on and so forth. But yeah, and then it all made sense because I was vegan, then I was also meditating, and then I realized, a lot of people who meditate are also vegans. Like, there was one group of people who I was meditating with, like, once a week. They were all extremely spiritual, but a bit too much. That was a bit too much because it was already like a cult-like. Never, Josephine, sorry. It's all good. Thank you for for checking and for saying my name. Do you think you make your own thoughts or they come from somewhere else? Well, I think we are all constantly getting input from something else. Probably social media a lot. Whatever you consume, wherever you work, the people that you surround yourself with, like even in conversations. Let's say me, I'm a very empathetic person. When I talk to new people, I always want to be liked. I want everyone to like me. So I usually share more or less the same opinions that other people share, but I don't do the same thing that other people do, for example. But I do get very inspired from other people's thoughts and minds. But I usually pick only So I mean, it's easy to listen, it's easy to talk, but to actually do the same thing that I hear from others, or that I hear from others, is a different story. So yeah, I don't necessarily do what I hear, but I like to anticipate into conversations. So if I meet new people and usually I don't want to not be liked, so usually I want to be liked, so I usually try to mirror, their conversations and the things that they say, but it does not mean that I actually do the same things that I say in this moment, Yeah, so I do think to some extent the thoughts are very inspired by others, by what we consume. Social media, the news, if you watch the news, your family, your friends, your people you work with. And then also when you dream, you can have some really cool different dreams. So that's another story again, because when you dream, you're like very free from everything, from your thoughts and everything. Yeah. Sorry, I hope I'm not going too deep with this. You look gorgeous. From Barcelona. Oh, Leonardo. Very nice. Hello, how are you doing? Steven is in the house. Ooh, so much fun. Thank you for being here. Yeah, he's coming up with some deep shit right now. Very nice. Over the Top is a favorite movie of yours? I really like Over the Top. I do like it. I watched it only once now, but yeah, I didn't know it until 2 years ago. So I arm wrestled already before I knew the movie. What do you do for digital detox? I just turn my phone off. Actually, I'm that person that I don't touch my phone anymore if it's off. And I also have, I have one phone, my private one, that usually loses battery very easily. And if that's just going off battery, I really have a great time, because I will not charge it anymore in the evenings. I also don't charge it in the mornings. I just enjoy waking up with no phone because it's only it's honestly the best feeling. So that's what I do. I just let my phone go completely empty, and I try to not touch it as long as possible. I try to not charge it as long as possible. But yeah, very nice question, Aurora Network. And luckily I'm living in a building with a lot of people, and it's very easy to make friends, or it's very easy to connect with people here. So that's also, I'm very blessed in this way. I'm very lucky that I can make friends quite easily, that I can meet people easily. And so I prefer to meet people in real life over only texting. Let's say with my friends that I know they live here in the same country, I prefer to meet them in person rather than like only text them. But with people here on YouTube, of course, the only way to connect with you is via the YouTube live stream. And I love YouTube live streams, and I love to be here, and I love to interact with you guys, because it's very different and it's special to me. No, I don't have stomach ache. 89. Looking strong. Thank you. Steven, that's from my arm wrestling session yesterday. It was a intense 1.5 hours. Inevitable. How do you measure what is right and what is wrong? Oh, nice questions. Very nice. What is right and what is wrong? Yeah, what is even right and what is even wrong? I don't know. How to define what is right and what is wrong. That's the first question I have now. Or is it black and is it white? Like, is life black and white? Or is it just a mix of everything? Yeah, that's not easy. That's not an easy one. The stomach hit guy is back. Exactly. By the way, I do arm wrestling. So I don't do wrestling as like full body wrestling. So I never get problems in my stomach from arm wrestling, to be honest. The only times maybe when I stand here at the table with my hips, I usually get hip pain here on my bones, my hip bones. That's about the pain that I get. That's the pain that I get. But honestly, not that bad. I cannot complain. The worst pain I got was from taking antibiotics in my stomach. That's nasty because it kills all the good and bad bacteria. Stomach pain every single day was so annoying. But now I'm all back, stronger, healthier than ever. I look you in the eyes. I also look in your eyes right now. I can see you. I observe you. Exactly what you do. So take care. Take care of the things that you do. I can see everything. Everything. I'm addicted to use phone and I waste a lot of time instead of reading for IELTS exam. Ah, you're having an exam right now. I also had to do IELTS. And I also did TOEFL exam. You know what helped me a lot? I was looking for a community on YouTube who was studying. So I was putting in study with me live streams. And I can recommend Enrico Vincente, Mr. V Studies, and Pascal Zölz. They are 3 study with me live streamers. They also work. While they stream. Like, some of them work, some of them study, but it doesn't matter. They are streaming 8 hours a day, sometimes a bit less, sometimes more. So I would go on YouTube and study along with those people. And sometimes they have a Discord community, and then you can log yourself in on Discord and then study along at the same time. Really my biggest recommendation. You know why? Because I passed all of my exams during COVID, because I joined those study live streamers. So I can only recommend it, like, a lot. And then you will also put your phone down, because you can watch them on your laptop, for example, on YouTube, and then put your phone, turn it off, put it away for the time you want to focus. That's like how I did it when I studied. What are we baking tonight? It's supposed to be an angel cake for respecting the angels, all the good angels, the good spirits. Someone wants to eat me? Hamza, how are you? I'm doing great. My dream cake. Oh my god. Oh. Just for you. Right. Don't humble me so much with those crazy comments. Otherwise I get a bit too distracted and then I cannot continue baking anymore. Could you write the channel names? Okay, I can tell you, because I cannot type on this phone here. My other phone is not on the internet right now. So I can tell you, Enrico Vincente, and go Pascal Zölz. Pascal, Pascal, space Zoels. Usually they have recordings live from the past, and Pascal is the one that's still working / studying almost every single day live. So just go look Pascal Zölz. Zölz with Zoels. Now at the end, you have to use laptop more. Yeah, or if you have a computer, use your computer more. But if your phone really distracts you, yeah, turn it off, put it away. I like you, thank you. Okay, let's start with this beautiful golden angel cake as well, with the hair, I guess, that fits really well. So we start with the flour. I will put in the ingredients and then I will read the chat afterwards again. Because we will do part 1 now, because part 2 takes a lot more time. So I will do part 2 tomorrow on my own, and part 1 we will do together right now. Okay, 80 grams, only 80 grams. It's not so much. Speisestärke. Okay, can someone tell me if this is Speisestärke in German? Speisestärke, and in Dutch, Maizena. Is this correct? Ahora, thank you so much for the compliment. Okay, ready, really. Yeah, we are making the cake right now. We're going to make it right now. Well, can someone tell me? Come on, please tell me. Is this Speisestärke? Because right now my emergency phone, my personal phone, is offline. I look tall? I'm not that tall. I'm average, like I'm 170. Okay, well then I will turn my phone on again and quickly look up what it means. Where are my German speaking people? Steven. Usually Steven knows those kind of things. You are Maizena. You're Maizena. Oh, that's so funny. Okay, now, cornstarch in English and in Dutch. Yes, it's maismeal. Oh my god, I have it. Perfect. Because this ingredient, I wasn't prepared for this one. I had this one not on the list. Even though I made a list of all the ingredients, like to know what I have to buy. So I checked the recipe beforehand, but I did not expect this one. Usually I don't need this ingredient, but luckily I have it. Yusuf Free, hello, how are you doing? You're new here, very nice. Yeah, but Steven, you're really good at German. That's the thing, because you've been speaking with me in German like already so many times. That's why I'm always coming back to you, because you actually know German. From all of the other people, you actually know how to speak in German compared to everyone else, including me. See, my German gets worse over time. Oh yeah. Yes, very happy. I'm good. Where are you from? I'm from Germany. I know Caveman German backstage. Alles kaputt. Oh no. Oh my no. Oh my goodness no. Ja, alles kaputt. Krankenwagen. That's also your favorite word. Peoplewagen. Krankenhauswagen. You are alive again. Started work. Oh, I almost exploded. Guess where I'm from. Are you from Turkey? Yusuf, are you from Turkey? Sounds Turkish. And I know a few people who are also called Yusuf from Turkey. Okay, perfect. Now I used all of the Maismehl. In Dutch, it's Maismehl. In German, Speisestärke. In English, cornstarch. Okay, now we will go back to the recipe. I'm gonna be quick with this one before the battery is dying from this phone. Oh no, I have to charge it. There's no way around it. I have to charge it. So that means I just have to walk between one location to the other one, but that's fine. So, baking powder, 2 teaspoons baking powder. 2 teaspoons, okay. It's also good, to remember everything. This also trains the mind, especially in this day and age where the attention span is so short. That's why I will train my mind by remembering the ingredients. So I will take my beautiful spoon from my grandmother who passed away. I will take 2 teaspoons. Yeah. Perfectly 2 teaspoons. Zahnpasta. Steven, I hope you have a nice toothbrushing session because, teeth are really important and to take good care of them is even more important. So I'm happy that you are doing this right now. Perfect. Have a good session. Morocco? Are you from Morocco? I'm trying to guess the flag. Are you from Morocco? Let me know. 637. Leonardo. Humanoid flower. I cannot. Je ne parle pas le français. Je ne parle pas. Est-ce que tu veux manger une tarte? Have you done photosynthesis today? Yeah, well, actually, today I didn't feel the sun so much on my leaves. So I didn't get the chance to turn my leaves so green today because I wasn't, let me think, I wasn't outside at all. No, I wasn't. No, I didn't. I didn't turn my leaves green today. No, not yet. A little snack in between for my last cake that I made. Biscoff ice cream cake. Gonna eat something because I'm hungry. Mmm. And one for you to eat. Yeah. These are Christmas cookies. My mom, she always makes Christmas cookies. So I always keep them for decoration. They are probably from 2 years ago. But yeah, I usually keep them if they look good just for decoration for Christmas. And now I have to do like an extra step that I don't have to do very often, but in this cake they want it because it has to get very fluffy in the end. Like this cake should be a really fluffy one. So, beautiful people, I'm just making another ball ready so we can flour, shift it. What's the word? Sift it. Like with wait, I show you the device. I mean, you can already see it. So like I have to use this one to sift the flour through into the other bowl. Is this correct if I say sift? To sift it? Is this a normal English word? No, today I didn't go to the sun, but usually if it's sunny and it has been raining a lot, then I'm always the first person to go outside. I will work outside. I will sit outside until I get burned, but today I didn't go in the sun. No, I didn't, because I was too busy working that I just didn't go outside. No, I had no time. And then I watched the Australia match this evening, you know, with some friends, and that was a bit unfortunate because Australia lost, but yeah, let's sift some flour. Sifty. Let me check. So Yusuf. Oh yeah, it's correct. It was Morocco. Okay, perfect. Very nice. Your wink was superb. I appreciate that you see all these little details. You want to find a wife in the Netherlands? Blessings to my mom. Thank you. I will tell her. Even if the stars in the universe were gathered in space, they still wouldn't provide a radiance comparable to the light I see in the sparkle of your eyes. That's so cute. Oh my god, that's so cute. That's really cute. I appreciate it. Even if it's from ChatGPT or AI, doesn't matter. It's very creative to say this. Even if you say this to every other live stream on YouTube as well, it's still very creative to say it, you know? Very, very creative. Okay, I'm sifting the flour Can someone correct me if this is wrong? Is this correct? Sifting the flour? Plus 34. Please someone correct me if this is not the correct word. You know what happens when you sift the flour? It becomes very fine. And then you can make the cake fluffy. Extremely fluffy. That's how I want the cake to be. Fluffy as hell, okay? Because we only make the best cakes. I only make the best cakes for you guys to enjoy, and they only get so great because you guys are watching. You know, you are here talking to me, watching me, so it makes the cake even better. Look at this pure powder. It's like really, it looks already like so soft. Okay, let me check the next step. Google. I will translate really quick now. If I said it correctly. What I said. Sift the flour. Oh my god, I was correct. Sometimes I just make up words and then sometimes they are correct, sometimes not. So I'm very grateful. Alrighty. Okay. Perfect. So, powdered sugar. So first I have to sift it one more time because yeah, that's what the recipe says. Sift it, so the more I sift it, the more it gets separated and the more it gets finer, and we want to have a fine, very fine cake, very fine, like a fine wine. We want to have a fine cake. Okay, perfect. That's sifted one more time. Use flowers for a cake. Oh yeah, sometimes if you want to decorate the cake. Actually, I've used flowers like decoration flowers, but I haven't used real flowers yet. So yeah, that's sorry. That's really something to think about. Because I think it looks super beautiful to use real flowers. Have you used real flowers on a cake yet? 70. Inshallah. Take care for now. Thank you very much for joining, Youssef, and I hope to see you soon again. Have a good night. Have a good night or good day, whatever time it is at your place. And yeah, I hope to see you soon again. I will be live again next week. Oop. It's like the fog from the dough makes me a little bit coughing. Makes me cough. Okay, beautiful people. Do you guys believe in something? Like, are you guys spiritual? Do you believe in like a bigger power? How is that for you guys? Or you don't believe in anything? I would love to hear more from you guys. Beautiful alien. I'm not an alien, come on. Or maybe I'm an alien because I'm superwoman. I'm a good girl. I'm a good girl, John. I'm a good girl. Finally, you're here. Leo. Oh my god. You are here? After such a long time, you're here again? You are here again? What have you been doing so long? No, it's fine. It's fine. We are all not always having time, you know, to be on YouTube, to support your favorite YouTubers. But me, of course, you can always support me any time of the day. Come on. No, I'm just joking. Anyways, I've watched the World Cup, but I'm not watching another World Cup. I supported Australia today. Australia against Egypt. And I support Australia like a lot, and then the game went so long until penalty shoots, and then always my favorite country, they always lose in the penalty shoot. So unfortunate. So unfortunate. So yeah, now it's time for baking cake again. I mean, yeah, Germany, Netherlands already out, so the only team I was watching was Australia. They are out as well, so the only team now I support is Canada. Yeah, I feel like a lot of people need to go to therapy now because of the World Cup. You know, my email address, you can always send me an email on my psychology YouTube account that I pinned here. So if you need to go to therapy, I'm always there for a coaching call. I think Argentina is going to win. I think so. Who do you think will win? Leo. Oh, nice. Stephen is back in the house. Very nice. Yeah, of course you support Spain. True, I could have imagined. But honestly, Portugal, it's gonna be a tough one. Portugal against Spain. Like, I'm loving Portugal more because, you know, I've been to Portugal so many times for holidays. I did a hike also in Portugal to Spain. So I will support Portugal because I love Portugal the most. And also Madeira. You know, I think the live stream, I was in Madeira. Leo, you met me there the first time when I did my live stream at the gym in Madeira with my friend. You met me in this live stream, I think, the first time. And Madeira is the cutest island I have seen. One of the best cute islands in Europe. And Ronaldo is also from there. So I gotta support Portugal and Canada. But yeah, no, Canada is not gonna make it. Let's be honest, let's be logical. Yeah, Azores. There are so many pretty little islands all in the ocean that are part of Portugal. It's so pretty, like so cool. And not so many people live there, which is also nice. I like this, very laid back. Okay, next step. Okay, now this is a difficult part. Okay, let's do it now. Powdered sugar. By the way, this is the angel cake that one of my subscribers has requested. Now I have to sift the powder sugar. So let me sift it, 250 grams. Oh yeah, you have to use the whole, but it will not be as sweet because I'm not using the whole bottle. I'm probably using only 100 grams of sugar, so it's not that unhealthy. Sometimes it's also a risk with a new recipe using a lot less sugar, because I never know if it's gonna taste the same or if the consistency will be the same. So that's always a very exciting adventure. Let me do this part and then I will check in on your messages again. Because yeah, that's a little bit difficult to do the multitasking right now. For me at least. Okay, now I need 10 eggs. Can you imagine? Okay, wait, let me check. I'm just checking on the other phone that's at the charger, so I am just gonna quickly check it here, and then I will be back again. Let's see. By the way, so many people were against me when I wanted to support Australia. I was a bit sad, oh my god. Very sad. Okay, let me seriously. Okay, let me just take my phone. I'm getting a bit tired. Today was actually quite a exhausting day, but I want to finish that cake, you know. No excuses. No excuses. I should drink some more tea. Oh my god, all the air conditioning and fans made me a little bit sick. It's always like in the summer usually I get sick in the summer, not in the winter time. Because the summer is just the air conditioning makes me sick. Come to Brazil. I know one person in Brazil right now. One of my friends is in Brazil right now, and then now you're talking about Brazil as well. You love looking at me. There, people say there are 7 wonders of the world. 8. You're crazy people. I like it. Good morning, Palasujit Prakash. Okay, can you imagine 10 egg whites in this cake? So let's start it. This is why I bought an extra big package of eggs for the 10 egg whites only. Okay, to be a bit experimental because I have 2 big bowls, but I don't have another big bowl, so I need to put the flour in another bowl, no? But yeah, I usually buy, perfect. Yeah, usually buy free-range eggs only, so the chickens have a better life. It's a bit more expensive. Yeah, usually I like to buy the 3 stars, the biological ones, but they didn't have them at that time. Or they don't have so many in one. And then sometimes I buy the one with the 2 stars. But yeah, for like those things, for eggs, I always spend more money because I just want them to have a better life. And it's true in the Netherlands, there's like a difference. But in general, the chickens have a pretty good life on the farms in the Netherlands. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, here you can also see exactly where the egg came from. Quite cool, right? And also this means, so the number means, so this is number 1 on it, on this egg number 1, so they're all number 1. It means they are from the free range. So not biological, but they're from free range, and they're from the Netherlands. And biological is the best, of course, and then you have free range, then you have only inside, and then you also have in the small cages. So I never buy the small cages eggs because I want to help the chickens as much as I can to have a good life. And if more people buy like those eggs, the bit more expensive ones, then there's a bigger demand, and then hopefully one day the chickens don't have to suffer anymore. Then hopefully one day they only make free-range eggs. And hopefully they close the small cages because, yeah, you know, what's the point? What's the point of having other living beings suffer if we can also reduce suffering? I also think in this modern day and age, like we could just completely get healthy food in like a completely different way, you know? We could eat like rocket food, like that people in the space eat. We should just get rocket food and without harming any animals. Or, you know what would also be cool? Just like instead of animals, just make a robot. Just make robots who can make eggs. I don't know, something like that. You don't need to exploit other living beings, in my opinion. Yeah, have your own chickens. That's also a great idea. Yeah, my ex-boyfriend also, he also had chickens, and I also ate the eggs from the chickens directly, and they taste so different as well, like crazy. But very yeah, very they lay like much smaller eggs though. Like I don't know, like these ones are so huge, like massive. What are they? Or like this one. What are they feeding them? What are they feeding them that they give such big, massive eggs like crazy? 10 eggy yolks, that's some good protein. Yeah, 10 times 7 is like 70 grams already. Crazy, right? If I look at you, I want you. You are amazing. Thank you, Christian. Thank you. Yes or no? I don't know what this refers to. Yes or no, Leonardo. I don't know. Or better by local for my ex. Super orange joy. Yeah, right. That's nice, Steven. Steven, did you ever have chickens in your garden? Did you ever have it, or was this like an idea you wanted to have but you didn't have it yet? I mean, in the city in general, like, yeah, I don't want to have chickens here in the city because there's not space for them to run around in the garden. And also because I travel a lot, I don't want right now to have chickens or any animals. Okay, so for this one, I have to concentrate because this is like a very important process. I'm not allowed to put any egg yellows in this cake. Otherwise, I cannot make it fluffy because I need to shake it. Do I say shake it? I need to mix it. I need to mix the egg whites, and they are supposed to get very, very fluffy. So that's why, like, this process, pay attention. This is how you can separate the egg yellow from the egg white. You can just like scoop it from one side to the other, but just be careful not to hurt the egg yellow, because if you have egg yellow in the egg whites, you will mess up the whole process, and then you will never get the fluffiness. But it's okay to have a little bit of egg white in the egg yellow, but never want to have egg yellow in the egg white. So that's just very important. Like, that's one of the first things I learned when I was when I learned to bake with my mom. Yeah. Oh, is this me? Oh my god, I put this t-shirt on for the first time today, and it's already dirty. Oh my god, I'm so sorry. You want some badly. You built, oh yeah, your tortoise. Of course you have your tortoise. Tortoise house out of plywood, and I was like, I should just build a coop and get some chickens also, but I'm not home enough to look after. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, because it's a lot of responsibility, and if you're not home enough and they need a lot of care, yeah, then no, then better like this, better how you do it now than having them alone for a lot of time. Yeah, I get that. Oh yeah, they're foxes, exactly. And then they eat the chickens. Yeah, I've also experienced how chicken got killed in a very cruel way. That was not nice, because all of a sudden the head was off and I could just see the body, and apparently the chickens also live a little bit longer even after their head is off, and then they still walk around without the head. Ugh, yeah, no, I've experienced this once and that's enough. I don't want to see this again, like the wild. I mean, some animals are really wild, and yeah, that's really raw. Oh, okay, yeah. If I don't pay attention, I'll mess it up. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So egg number 4. Yeah, egg number 4. So yeah, I just think like some animals can be extremely dangerous towards chickens. And also I find chickens are also really weird themselves. Like they even eat their chicken, the other chicken. They even eat the other chicken themselves. The dead chicken. Like the friend, you know? The friend even eats the dead chicken, the friends. Like, How crazy are animals? Like, a lot of animals are just so different to humans in a different way. I mean, humans can also be crazy and all of this, but animals have their own life story, and they live in their own bubble. They don't use social media, but they also live in their bubble and do crazy stuff. Pretty okay. Yeah, they walk around scary. Yeah. Yeah, no, I think also chickens. There was also a famous chicken that actually lived with the head off for, I think, for some days. They can actually live without a head for days. And I think that was also very interesting for science, and also how the brain and the body are connected, because that's what I remember in psychology. That's what I had to study in psychology, about this one chicken, the headless chicken that lived without a head, and it could still eat and everything for, I think, for a few days, or maybe 1 year. Yeah, true. There are some people disguised as animals, for sure, and they're in this chat here. Yeah, I think so. There are some hidden animals for sure. The way they behave, yeah, there are some. I give you credits for that. I give you credits. By the way, the recording for the meditation, visualization meditation, is ready. I just have to send it to you. So I'm trying to figure out a way from my iPhone how to send it via email. But I think that should be not so difficult. I just haven't recorded something on my iPhone beforehand. So yeah, it's just the first time that I record something on my iPhone as like an MP3 file and send it via email. But I will figure it out. I will send it to you tomorrow, or maybe even tonight. Depends how much energy I have after the stream. But for sure, it is ready. So I'm really looking forward to have you listen to it. Yeah, exactly. It's a barnyard in here sometimes. Yeah, you hear all the different sounds that people make that could be animals. Exactly. Oh no, okay, see? It happens to the best. I just dropped some egg yellow in the egg white, but you know what I do? I use the eggshells as a spoon, and then I just spoon it out again, okay? Now it's all good again. Luckily, you can fix those problems also. So it's all about, it's not a bad thing to make mistakes. It's about how you can fix them, or if you can fix them. That's what is important. And it's also really difficult to do this task while interacting with the chat, and I'm still doing the multitasking even though I thought I'm not gonna be able to do it. Actually, this is the dessert. I'm a good baker, but I'm not a good cook. So you can cook and I can bake, right? That would be perfect. You cook and I bake. You didn't have to even make me that, to be honest. I appreciate it a lot. Oh no, of course. No, of course I make you that. You know, when I say something, I stick to my promise. And also, let me just quickly tell you, I'm available on the dates that you suggested, like 6th, 7th, or 8th, as far as I remember. Those were the ones you suggested. I'm available. Wait, let me quickly check my calendar. Okay, I'm available on the 6th and the 7th. 6th or 7th. So yeah, I also want to let you know that I'm available on the 6th or 7th. On the 8th, unfortunately, it's gonna be difficult, but I could also do in the evening. But 6th or 7th for sure will work. Just give me a time that you're available, and then we can make it work. Oh, 9th, you're also free. Okay, great. Yeah, then let's schedule something for 6 or 7. Oh, in India it's 6 or 8 a.m. It's 2:40 a.m. here on a weekend, so people are more relaxed and watching my live stream, which I appreciated a lot. Look at me. I can see you. I can see you directly now. I can see everything. Everything. I know the clothes you wear. I know you're in your pajamas right now. I know everything. I know your parents. I know your family. I know everyone who's in the house. I can see everything through my phone. It's like a detective. Imagine one day, like, everything is so advanced, technology is so advanced, and then we can look, like, through the camera, we can look into the other people's homes. But there would be a lot of data breach. But I guess that's already possible nowadays. That you, like, people can, like, look through your webcam, or they can look through the phone and see what's on the other side of your phone, for example. Or guys, or does it not exist yet? What do you think? Does it already exist? People can look with their own phone, like, into someone else's phone? Okay, now I'm solving another problem, because I lost an eggshell in the depth of the egg whites. Oh. Now I have to fish eggshells. Okay, not with this one, with the other one. I think it's better. Oh yeah. Oh no, now it dropped again. Okay, let me save it. So difficult to save something out of the egg whites. Or let's say it's, oh no. Now I dropped the eggshell into the egg yellow. It's also not a smart idea. Don't want to eat eggshell. Well, it was only a tiny piece. And the egg yellows, I'm not going to eat them. Sorry, they are not going into the cake anyway, so I will just use them for myself. So at least the egg whites are saved. They are all saved. Yes, you can pick whatever time is best for you. Okay, perfect. Then I will send you an email about the time. Yes, I will send you an email. Perfect. Thank you so much. The CIA looking at me right now in my pajamas. Oh, nice. I mean, Yeah, I guess I'm the CIA right now. So that's a good one, right? That would be so funny. Oh my god. But then, I mean, on my laptop I used to always put a sticker on my webcam, because they say like people can look into your home or into your place when you have a webcam. People used to be scared of that, but I don't know if it was really a thing that scammers could really look with your webcam in your own place. I don't know. I just remember that everyone was putting their stickers on the webcam. Yeah, exactly, stickers. But for example, the phone here, the same thing could happen on the mobile phone as well. But no one puts stickers on their mobile phone front camera. Why is that? Apart from everything, what else do you do? Oh, you should check out my YouTube channel. Also check out the second one. It's about my psychology channel, Inner Fire Space. There you can learn a lot more about my mental health journey, about my approach regarding psychology, helping people, counseling. And if you want extra help, if you want one-on-one help, you can always send me an email on my email address on my YouTube account, Inner Fire Space. Oh, I tell you something, arm wrestling is making my neck click so much. But I have to tell you, for some reason I keep getting stronger and stronger and stronger. I had another arm wrestling match with the same girl that I used to start with around 3 years ago. She was actually never stronger than me, and I was never stronger than her. We were always equal. And now she doesn't have a chance anymore. Like now I beat her really easily. And I'm like, wow, I guess my hard work is paying off. Finally, my hard work is paying off, because I cannot see it, because with the guys that I'm training with, of course, naturally they're always stronger than me, you know? But with the girls, I can always measure myself. And especially with the girl who started around the same time, I can always measure my progress. But now, I got so much stronger, and she also says she trains a lot, but she couldn't keep up with me. But I like that she still, you know, every week she always asks me if I come to arm wrestling. She always wants to battle me and fight me, even if I have leveled up a lot in the last months. But also maybe it was good that I was ill, because I couldn't go to train in the gym. I couldn't work out for arm wrestling. And then when I came back completely fresh, wow, I was really strong, recovered, everything, you know? That's why rest is as important as the workout. You have transcended, exactly. I'm like superhuman now. But also, my forearms have almost the same size now as my biceps. I've never had this big, strong forearms, because also the size increased. And like compared to her, we used to always have the same size of wrist, but now when I watch a video, I'm like, is my wrist, has it increased so much? Has it gotten so much stronger? Is this really me? I'm like, is this really me? I never thought I could reach that point, because I mean, even to this day, I'm still seeing myself as like the small, skinny girl, because no one can tell if I'm strong or not. I also wear, in my daily life, Like I wear this t-shirt like long, and I usually have my arms long as well, so I'm like sleeper build. I'm always in the sleeper build because I don't actually want people to see my muscles in daily life. Like, okay, sometimes, yeah, when I work out, of course, then I also like to wear clothes that are not too loose, because otherwise I don't like when I sweat in the clothes that are too loose and hanging. But yeah, no, I was surprised about my performance, really surprised. And I'm also not really, I'm not a person who's like screaming or like extremely happy if I win. I'm more like I win, and then I'm like respecting my opponent, shaking hands, and I'm always trying to give my opponent as much as respect as possible because I don't want them to feel bad. So I never really celebrate myself publicly, you know. I'm never like screaming or like, oh, I'm the best. No, that's not me. I'm just secretly thinking like, wow, you're doing great, you're doing great. But yeah, but I also want her to continue because we can be really helping each other. Like training with her is great. I think next time I need to ask her if she can use two hands against my one hand. It's good to have the sleeper build. Exactly. You know it. Yeah. I also lost weight. I was like, wait, I'm on 60 kgs now. Even 59? I was like, wait, where are my 2 kgs gone? But I'm, like, strength-wise, I'm still getting stronger. Doesn't matter my weight. I guess there's still fat to be transformed into muscles right now. Oh man, but I don't understand exactly how sports and the human body works because it's so unique for every individual. There's no one way. It's no like one plan that works for everyone. It's like everyone's body is so individual and so unique and so interesting how you can get stronger, and you don't need to bulk gain weight to get stronger. And that's what I found out with my body over and over again. But yeah, how does it work for you guys? How does it work for you? Excellent. Nice. Is this your rival or something? Nemesis? Who knows? Who knows? Arm wrestlers are weird also, like they get better as they age. Yeah, exactly. They age like fine wine or like fine cheese. But let's be honest. Devin is an exception. Devin is really an exception. Let's say the other arm wrestlers like John Brzenk, they're like kind of retired already right now. So officially they're retired, but maybe they will do like every now and then like one more match if they get asked. But officially they're retired. But Devin is the only exception. The only exception that's still really old in arm wrestlers a lot because he's crazy, you know, he's too passionate about it. But then, yeah, there are so many young arm wrestlers there that have much more energy, passion, and everything. And then they can beat the older people for sure. Except for Devin, because Devin is an exception and he's a bit too crazy to get beaten. But also because he's playing those mental games all the time. Yeah, it's too funny. But yeah, thank you so much that you are still awake with me. It's almost 3 a.m. I think this is one of the longest live streams when we hit a 3 a.m. mark. I feel like Brzenk was still super strong a few years ago. Also, it's bizarre. Yeah. I think so. But let's say if Brzenk would have a rematch now against Leonidas, I think Leonidas will win. I think so. Yeah, because Leonidas has a lot of experience now as well. But yeah, that's okay. But still, yeah, compared to soccer players, there's still a lot of people in arm wrestling who are old. And it was nice to see that Ronaldo was also still playing, and I think he's 40 now, right? But he looks so young as well, like so young. Like I find it so cool, like that nowadays you can have athletes being really good in their 30s or until end of 30s. Like, it's really inspiring to see. I love it, because also we get older, so of course it makes sense to also keep the threshold higher until what age someone is allowed to practice the sports, for example. Okay, let me quickly do this one. Okay, now I have to be fast, because it's supposed to be stiff, but not too stiff. Then I have to be fast. I have to put in the lemon juice. 1 teaspoon. Not too much. Perfect. And salt. 1/2 teaspoon. Okay, I can do that by side. Oh, almost a bit too much. We will manage. I don't usually put salt in my food, so this is perfect. Then I have to keep it and mix it again, so I will be back in a second. Chewing gum, I love it. You know, it keeps me very focused. It really keeps me focused on what I have to do. So it also gives me a little bit more energy right now, which is great. Because I was getting a bit tired. Okay, now I just keep going for a little bit longer. But first, let me check your message. Hello, Arjun Kadari. Leonidas is, I think, is also special because those girls are freaky. Yeah, and he's always like giving himself a new goal, trying more weight, and even if he fails it at first, like he's still trying, he's still going again, and next time or another time, like it's crazy. Yeah, I like that dedication. He has a lot of dedication. Modern sports science seems to be showing how we have much better longevity now. Exactly, Steven, exactly. Or should I say Nikki? Do you prefer Steven or Nikki? How should I call you? Leonardo Skolov. Leo Travel. Oh, you were gone? Yeah, I was missing you, and now I see your message again after a long time. 3-2 Argentina. Oh wait, who are they playing against? Argentina is playing against who? Let me know. Oh, Cape Verde. Oh, wait. Cape Verde is having 3, Argentina only 2. Oh, wow. That's crazy. Bosch 100% Germany. Yeah, that's true. Cape Verde, Argentina. Oh, so Cape Verde is having 3 points, Argentina only 2. 2 goals. You want to go? Oh, no. 2-3. Sorry, haha. Leo. Okay, I see. So 2 for Cape Verde, 3 for Argentina. Oh yeah, Bosch. Yeah, I use Bosch exactly, Leo. Yeah. Oh, Colombia. Oh yeah, I actually watched one Colombia game with my friend. She just turned on the TV at like 5 a.m. in the morning or 6 a.m. I was like, oh my god. It was after we were going to a festival, and then she turned on the TV at 5 a.m. and then she wanted to watch Colombia. But they're a really strong team, really strong. I didn't know all of the, let's be honest, like all of the poorer countries, they have the best freaking soccer teams. Colombia yeah, I think Colombia is gonna win that one. Okay, let me quickly finish this. Okay, this is about chemistry, so I gotta be a bit fast. Yeah, of course, Nikki, I remember your name. Of course, I remember it. So I will call you Nikki. But yeah, thank you for the compliment, because sometimes I think I don't have a great memory, but if you say I do, I feel much better. I feel happy. I feel appreciated. So thank you for that. Hablo un poco español. Sí, claro. Claro. Leo, claro. Hablo un poco. Un poquito. Un poconito. No, my neighbors are great. That's why I love to live on my own, because my neighbors here, they are amazing. They are great. Never get any complaints. But I do know people who get complaints, but here they don't complain. But I think also they smell the nice cakes always when I bake, and then it goes into the hallway. It goes like maybe into their rooms, and then they're thinking like, oh, let her bake. She's making nice cakes. You know? Oh yeah. Okay. Okay, now I have to quickly put the powder sugar slowly while stirring this. beautiful, people. How beautiful. Yeah, exactly. They like let her cook. She's the local cake girl. Exactly. Because I also give cakes to my neighbors sometimes. So yeah, I guess they don't mind it. Maybe they're also scared to talk to me because maybe they hear the sound and then they're like, what is she doing? Maybe she's like hammering or like deconstructing her place, and then they don't want to disturb me because they think I'm very strong. Maybe, I don't know. but I think they usually know that I'm baking because I'm always baking. And yeah, and it's weekend usually. It's fine. Should be fine. Okay, this is completely stiff now, and I will continue the process just because this is chemistry and I am not allowed to mess it up, because one time I messed up a cake because I didn't continue the process fast. So now I will continue and then I will catch up on all of your messages, because now I have to add the flour, but I'm not allowed to whisk it, so I have to use like this one to like kindly fold it over and in. Kindly. I just say kindly. I don't know if you would say that in this context, but yeah, I just say it now. Okay, so I actually have to sift it again. One more time, I have to sift in the flour. This is a lot of sifting. It's my first cake after a long time where I have to do like all of this sifting. Don't know if I like it because it just makes everything much more exhausting and long. It just takes more time, but look, it looks quite pretty. It's like a very clean mass, like that's exactly how we want it. But yeah, I'm only allowed to do small portions, so I have to be a bit careful that I don't do too big portions, because otherwise the consistency of the egg whites might be damaged, and I want to, yeah, I need to keep the consistency as fluffy as possible so that the outcome of this beautiful cake is also fluffy as hell. And yeah, this is called angel cake. Wow, 40 likes. Thank you so much. Shout out to Bosch. Exactly, shout out. I've been using this whisker already for I think 5 or 6 years and still working greatly. Barcelona and get some tan? Of course, I would love. Yeah, if you send me the flight number, I will be there. Leonardo will be right back. Okay, perfect. Let her bake. Oh yeah, I don't know why this message was hidden from YouTube, but I could just activate it and show it. Chemistry, exactly. It's also the first time I will not crease my cake form. Usually, I always crease my cake form. But this time, I will not. I will not. Wow, sometimes I look at my arms and then I see my veins. And I'm like, I like to see my veins in my thick wrists. I never thought this could be a thing, but honestly, like here, those veins on my hands, I really like seeing it. Oh my god, it's so funny. It's so funny. Never thought I would get into arm wrestling, to be honest. If you would ask my 10-year-old self, I mean, I always like to be on stage and perform with the music. I did that, but now I'm really often on stage with arm wrestling. And honestly, I never thought I would do this funny niche sports, but I love niche. I love niche things. So maybe you have the same thing. Like, do you have like something very niche? I mean, Nikki, you have a turquoise, so that's also quite niche. And yeah, I also think hobbies can be very niche. Yeah, but if you have more niche hobbies or things that you like that are very niche, let me know. Let me know. I would like to know it. Okay, so this is the last bit of flour that I had to sift in. And then, oh yeah, look, this is baking. Always get flour everywhere. Completely fine. Completely fine. Okay, perfect. This kind of looks good. I didn't damage the egg white so much yet. I just want to make sure that it stays smooth and that I don't have too many pieces of flour in here. Alrighty. Because I'm also not allowed to have too much air in here and also not too much flour. So I have to, yeah, I don't know, it's difficult because there's so many little flour pieces in here, you know. Okay. But I also have to be careful that I don't hurt the dough so that it stays fluffy. Okay, I guess this is really okay now. Oh my god. Perfect. Oh my god, now we did the dough. The dough is done. That's the most important part. The dough, get your dough. Oh my god. Yeah, I recently learned dough is also money. I didn't know that dough means also money. Oh my god, that's so funny. Fluffy like an angel. Exactly. Leonardo is back on track. Hello. Okay, so important is this is not supposed to be greased. So I didn't grease it. Now I'm excited to see how this cake will work out without greasing. So I put this beautiful egg white mass on this cake, in this cake form, without grease. I hope one day I can move to a place where there's like a bigger kitchen and then I can put the phone or camera even further away and then I can film even better and then you can see it even more. But yeah, so far we have to wait for that moment because I'm still not monetized by YouTube, but I will hopefully I will hopefully get there soon with your help, because honestly, I couldn't do it on my own. Of course, only with your help. Okay, perfect. So, they say I have to shake it a little bit. So I have to do like this. Oh, no, like this, I think. Okay, this should be good. So that the air is gone. Oh, and I have to also make it flat. I'm gonna do it like this. Beautiful. And shake it one more time. Okay, perfect. Gonna wash my hands. "35 minutes. Okay, let's see if I have to preheat the oven. Oh yeah, I should have preheated though. 160 degrees Celsius. I will be right back. I will be with you beautiful people in 1 minute maximum. Okay, 160 degrees. Let's get it started. It's actually not very hot at all. Okay. The oven is running now. Okay, perfect. Then I can take the time to talk to you, and then I will say goodbye, put this in the oven, bake it, and then tomorrow I will do part 2. But part 2 is not that special. There's only gonna be whipped cream on the cake, and then there will be a lot of strawberries. But I will take a picture of it and put it here on the community post, of course, so everyone can see it. Have you made coffee cake or carrot cake? Ooh, carrot cake. Actually, my plan is to make a carrot cake for next Sunday, for a friend's birthday who's celebrating his birthday. So I will make carrot cake because that's his favorite cake. So yeah, then I will make actually my first carrot cake. Or I will make a peach cake, because the thing is I will be gone next weekend to my best friend's wedding in Estonia. So it will be difficult, like, because I will fly back on Sunday next weekend, and then I still have to make the cake too. Or I have to make the cake already on Friday. Yeah, it's like all time management. But yeah, sounds great. Coffee tea shop run by local grandmas. Oh, I can imagine that's the best. Makes me miss my grandmother right now. Oh, thank you so much, Stephen, for the shout out. Everyone like the video and subscribe. Also sub to Inner Fire Space. I appreciate it a lot. I'm amazed how we got so many likes, and I think I've only said it once that everyone should like it. So I'm really grateful that it worked out so good. I'm going to finish You're Leaving Me. Well, if you say so. Okay, beautiful people, then if there's nothing else to say anymore. Ooh, it's 3:20. Wow, okay, it is kind of late. That's also why I guess the chat is a bit more quiet right now. Yeah, my subscribers are going up a lot. I also put my live streams on subscribers only, so that's always helpful also to have only good people here, and that helps me a lot with the subscribers. And then the watch time, of course, the more people watch, the better it is, because yeah, watch time is even more important than the subscribers. Unfortunately, a lot of it's a general thing on YouTube, a lot of people who have subscribed don't usually watch as much content as new people on YouTube. So a lot of content that's being watched is usually from new people, and then subscribers only watch maybe 20% of my content or 30%. Yeah, it's a bit like this on YouTube. But luckily for me, I also need the watch time. So luckily, watch time is more important. Subscriber count, only the first 1,000 subscribers are important to have for monetization. But other than that, the subscriber count doesn't matter too much. But still, it's always nice to have more subscribers, because you would also expect if you have more, then also more people watch your stuff, which gives you more watch time in the end as well. Yeah, it's like the science on YouTube. But I think YouTube is great. I think I love the platform. Compared to all of the other ones, they are the best. They are the best. But also more competition nowadays, so even more difficult, to make it, especially as a small creator. But I will put in the cake real quick. I will be back again. But I also don't know. Oh my god. I don't know. Cannot speak anymore. I don't know the word giving up. So I will never give up as long as I can always find the time to stream. I would love to continue doing this forever. Let's see if that's gonna work out. My dream, always had this dream, I just have never streamed on live before, and now I finally found something that I can always stream on live stream, which is baking. So yeah, that's why I do it. I'm sorry. Yeah, we all gotta watch more and long. Exactly. Put the live streams on repeat and just let them run in the background. But I'm also not sure if it counts. If one account watches the same video over and over again, I think YouTube can see that it was all from one account, and then maybe, I don't know if the watch time then still counts. But I think it should. It should count, even if you watch it on repeat. Let me quickly check. If I put the right setting for the oven. Oh yeah, I did. Umluft. I needed to check Umluft. If I put the right setting, right? Quickly check on the oven. Yeah, usually I keep the setting the same, but sometimes you don't know, because different recipes require different settings on the oven. But yeah, this is correct. Should be correct. Darling, hello, Leonardo is still here. Hopefully the algorithm will bless you and you'll be monetized. Yes, that would be the dream. If I could only have one source of income and that would pay the bills, that would be amazing. That would be amazing. Then I would choose, I think I would choose YouTube. YouTube live streams, really nice to do. I really enjoy it. So yeah, beautiful people. I look at you, you look at me. Yeah, I can see all of you. I can see all of you through the lens. So don't go to the toilet now because I can see every single thing. It's getting late, 3:30 a.m. Oh wow. Be your own boss also. Exactly, to be my own boss. Yeah, that's also what I enjoy the most. It's the most challenging, nerve-wracking, scary, everything. But it's still more fun than working for someone else. Because also working for someone else, you might also be scared. You might also be nervous. You get nerve-wracking thoughts and all of this. Yeah. Okay, beautiful people, then I'm gonna say goodbye to you now. Thank you for this great time that I had with you. I really had a really nice time. Thanks especially to Nikki and Leonardo. I knew when I got my first job that I need to be my own boss. Yeah, right? Yeah. I also worked, so my first job, I actually always worked for someone else. I was never self-employed until I moved to Amsterdam. And here I found out how much I want to work for myself. But it's also because as a student, I already felt like having control over my time, and the work that I put in is also what I get out. Like, it all worked out quite nicely, and I think work-life balance also really important. And I love my friends, I love my social life, I love my sports, so I always want to find time to do sports at the same time. So that's also why I like working for myself, because I can always find time to work out when I work for myself as well. But yeah, good night everyone, otherwise I'm gonna fall asleep standing. And then I will fall asleep and keep YouTube live stream on at the same time. But yeah, it was a great night, right, Leonardo? It was crazy. So yeah, thank you so much for joining. Thank you for being here. Good night. It's Betty Bye's time. Exactly, Nikki. Exactly. Good night. Good night, everyone. You will be a psychologist and you will be very good at it. Also, arm wrestling champ. Kiss Leonardo. Kiss me too. Yeah, of course. I will give everyone a good night kiss now. And sleep tight. No mosquito fight. Stay strong. Move your body every day a little bit and train your mind every day a little bit. So, and thank you for all the lovely comments and support and everything. I really enjoyed it a lot. Yes, thank you so much. Thank you. Good night. Sleep tight. Bye bye. Thank you.